Dobro jutro, Divine Pisces 222. It is Saturday, January 25th, 2020. Yeah, I know, I'm actually doing a video collective on a Saturday. What? I was like, I have time? Yes! So I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick one for you guys. Alright. So yeah, right now it's definitely really important to make sure that you're keeping yourself grounded, keep yourself in your power, right? With all these energies that are kind of, it's up and down, man. It really is. Especially with this new moon. If you guys haven't checked out K-Moon's video about the Aquarius New Moon, she did two. She did one for the general collective and one specifically for Twin Flames. I'll link it in my description box for you guys. Go check those out. Okay. Here's a lot of realizations coming up with this moon, definitely. But it's just like there's also just a lot of darkness too, and a lot of shifts. And I really feel, as far as I'm concerned, anyway, and like for me, it's really just highlighting to me how important it is for me to release the negativity, to end the toxicity in my life. And it's just like getting more and more and more apparent every single day. Like yesterday, I was just like, I was ready to go. I was out. I was like, I gotta get out of here. This is not where I need to be. Right? And I was just like, well, hold on a little bit longer, hold on a little bit longer. But then, you know, the other part of me is like, why? Why am I holding on to this? Why am I holding on to this? It's not good. I don't like it. I shouldn't be here, you know? So, I feel it's almost like, you know, again, mirroring with Divine Masculine, right? Divine Feminine's going back and forth. What do I do here? I don't want to be in this situation anymore, but yet I'm holding on to it. Right? So it's like this is just reminding you to stand in your power. You know what's right for you. You know what's good for you. Your intuition is telling you to do something. Source is telling you to do something. Do it. Just go. Like, why are you holding yourself back? I gotta follow my own advice here, right? Because you need to trust the outcome. You need to trust that you're protected. You need to trust that you're being guided, that the universe is not going to push you to do something and not be there to catch you. Right? I like when I lecture myself, right? I mean, you know, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I go back and watch these just to make sure, you know, I didn't miss anything, but then I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. I should probably take my own advice, right? So, but yeah, I mean, right now it's just, I think it's really, really important for a lot of it, basically just to release the expectations. Just do it. Just trust and release. Trust and release. And this is for both counterparts. Because both counterparts are going through this. Both counterparts are going through this right now. In their own way. Okay, both counterparts are having trouble releasing control because they don't trust the outcome. They don't trust what's going to happen. They don't trust themselves. They don't trust the universe. They don't trust their path. Right? So it's like we're just back and forth, back and forth. And it's like you get this urge. You know, your intuition's like, yeah, go. Go. Ego's like, well, if you do that, you know, you might lose some money, you know, you might lose your home, you know, and then all those fears kind of come in. I don't know why my ego sounds like it's from the Midwest, but okay. But anyway, so yeah, it's like going back and forth, right? Going back and forth. Sorry, this card's funny to me. So it's basically, it's like both twins right now are literally hungering for change, right? They're literally hungering to get out of this loop, this toxic loop that just keeps going round and round and round in circles, and no matter what they do, it's the same thing over and over and over again. It's like you get in your head, you're like, yeah, I'm going to make this work, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change the way I do this. Maybe to make this person happy, or to make this job work, or to make my family happy, whatever, you know, and I'm gonna change. Yes, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. and you change and you do better, and yet the situation doesn't change. The people are still the same. The situation is still the same, and you're still having, like, sometimes it's like, it doesn't matter what you do, it's the wrong thing to those people, because you are who you are. You're not being your authentic self. So it's like, basically, what's happening here is you're dimming yourself to fit in, right? But what's happening? You're still not fitting in. You still feel lonely. You still feel like you don't fit in at all because you're not being your authentic self. So it's like the universe is sitting there showing you, no, you're right. It doesn't matter what you do in this situation. This is a loop that's going to continue until you remove yourself. Hungering for change, right? So you need to set your boundaries, right? You need to set your boundaries. Stop letting people walk all over you. Stop letting the situation walk all over you. Stop letting the situation make you feel like crap about yourself. Remove yourself from the situation. Yeah, I need to follow my own advice. Legit. Okay? Anyway. Alright, let's see what's going on with Divine Masculine. Oh, well. Apparently those needed to come out. It just kind of flew out. Alright, Divine Masculine. What's going on with you today? Uh-huh. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Cool. Yep. Well, I mean, we all kind of know this already. Divine Masculine rebuilding. There's a lot of towers going on right now. Divine Masculine. A lot of towers going on with Divine Feminine too. Remember, it's mirrored. But I feel like Divine Masculine's really, really... At this point, it's kind of like what I just said. It's like, it doesn't matter what they do, the towers still come. So a lot of them are feeling defeated by this. A lot of them are feeling defeated by the towers, the situation, the fact that they can't, it doesn't matter what they do, the tower still comes down. And it's like they're being forced to rebuild it. But they've been rebuilding it. And it's like they're making little changes here. Little changes here. Little changes there. And yet the tower just keeps coming down. It's because they're trying to compromise with this foundation, whatever it is that they're in, whatever 3D situation they're in, okay? It keeps coming down, keeps coming down, keeps coming down. And it's like they're getting to the point where they feel defeated at this point. They don't even want to rebuild it. They don't want to rebuild it. Now, for some, this is basically a cue. Hey, this situation is done. This contract, whatever cycle you're in, is completed. It's done. The universe is like, it's time for you to move on. There is no rebuilding this tower. There is no rebuilding this foundation. You've done it multiple times. Changing certain things or changing certain behaviors in the process, and it's still coming down. What's the definition of insanity? I mean, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, right? So Divine Masculine facing karma because of that. It's like, and honestly, I feel some of them are recognizing this as karma or some sort of, I feel like they're beating themselves up here. It's like, what did I do wrong to deserve this? Right? Karma. It's not necessarily that you did anything wrong, Divine Masculine. Stop beating yourself up for something that is beyond your control. The tower is coming down because it does not serve you. The foundation is being destroyed because it does not serve you. It has no grounding. It has no anchor. It cannot stand. Divine Masculine. It cannot. No matter how much you try to hold it up, no matter how much you try to bear the weight, it's still going to come down. It's going to crash on you. And it's going to keep crashing down over and over and over again until you get it. Okay? Divine Masculine. Learn the lesson. Release it. Move on. It does not serve you. Stop feeling left out in the cold, Divine Masculine. You're making yourself feel this way by perpetuating a cycle that no longer serves you. I'm only smiling because honestly, I feel like I'm in my masculine energy right now and I'm talking to myself. Okay? So that's why I'm smiling. Okay? Stop making yourself feel left out in the cold, Divine Masculine. You are making yourself feel this way. There's no reason to feel this way. Stop perpetuating the cycle. Learn the lesson. Take the leap. Leave the tower. Just leave it. Just leave it on the floor. Leave it on the ground. Let it stay there. Stop trying to rebuild it, because all you're doing is putting your effort into something that is not making you happy, making you feel unfulfilled in life. Okay, whether that be a job, a third party, family, religion, addiction, what have you. You're unfulfilled, Divine Masculine, and you know you're unfulfilled. You know you are. Deep down, you're just like, I'm not happy. And a lot of them are admitting this to themselves at this point. They just haven't quite admitted it to anybody else. Okay, a lot of them are afraid to. A lot of them really are. They're absolutely terrified to admit this to anybody. Okay. A lot of them still fighting that ego, man. It's like they're not... They're admitting it to themselves, and they're not admitting it to anybody else, and that's ego right there. That's ego. No, you can't speak up. You can't speak your truth here. You can't walk away from this situation. There's too much at stake. You've put too much energy, you put too much time, too much effort into this situation to leave now. Okay? So, ego is like really, really trying to hold on to this. And you know, Divine Masculine, it's like, he knows. They know. They know they need to release it. They know. It's not that they don't know, guys. They know. They're just... It's like they're standing there on the precipice and they're like, do I jump? I don't know if I want to jump. I want to go. I don't like it here. Yeah, there's some spiky rocks down there, though. I'm not sure I'm going to make it. You know what I mean? So it's just like, do I go? Do I stay or do I go? Right? Do I stay or do I go? Now, this, a lot of times, is the player card. Yes, it does. And especially with this depiction right here, it's kind of funny. And, but in this instance, it's really almost telling me, it's like they don't want to play anymore with anything. Like, as far as the situation goes, they're done. They're done playing. And a lot of them are having trouble admitting defeat. Let's be honest. A lot of them are having trouble admitting defeat. Yeah. But, you know, Divine Masculine, sometimes you have to understand here. You may think that you're losing by giving up the situation, by ending the games. But in reality, you're losing by not ending the cycle. Think about it that way. Sometimes when you surrender, and this is hard for me to say because I don't surrender. Sometimes when you surrender, you win. Okay? Because if you're perpetuating a cycle that's doing nothing but keeping you trying to find the right words. It's like it's at this point, it's almost like Divine Masculine at this point is victimizing himself. And it just keeps it's just going round and round and round in circles. And so if you're in a situation like that where you're constantly feeling like you have to beat yourself up because you can't fulfill someone else's expectations, man, that is toxic. And perpetuating that, staying in that cycle over and over again, you're losing. You're losing. Okay? So, what do we do? Well, Divine Masculine, it's like, again, I've said this before, okay, where Divine Masculine's trying to do the right thing for the wrong reasons. They don't want to do that anymore. They don't. They don't. So really, it's like the decision is made here. The decision is made. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of doing the quote-unquote right thing by other people. I want to do the right thing for me, for myself, for my highest good, for my happiness. Okay? So they want to. The decision is made. They're just like, now how do I do that? How do I escape this conflict? How do I get out of this without making waves? You can't. Divine Masculine. There's going to be no quote-unquote peaceful resolution. When you're going against the expectations of other people, there is not going to be a peaceful resolution. You have to come to terms with that. Okay? You have to fight your way out. You got to fight your way out. Do it. You want to win at something? Here. Take it on. Do it. Take on the conflict. Do it. What's holding you back? What's scaring you? Yourself. You're psyching yourself out. Alright, let's take a look at Divine Feminine. Alright. Yeah, okay. Oh, Divine Feminine. Are we having dreams or what? Yeah. Not just dreams. I feel like memories of past lives. Memories. I feel like you're probably getting memories from your counterpart from their childhood. My masculine shows up to me sometimes as his child self, which is really weird sometimes. But there's always some sort of message with that. Okay, so if you're getting that sort of thing, I would definitely meditate on that. And I believe it was Made for Love that said that, you know, showing up as a child is representation of a project. Maybe a project that Divine Masculine is working on, okay, if he's showing up to you this way. But it also could be, you know, representation that, you know, he is fighting some inner child stuff, okay? Now, there may be some inner child stuff that's coming up for you here as well, all right? So keep that in mind. And, you know, your twin is a reflection of you. So if your twin is showing up to you as a child, it may be trying to show you that there's some inner child stuff. So there could be several different interpretations of that, okay? So you meditate on it and you figure out what it is that's being shown to you and then you work on it, all right? But I also feel like a lot of Divine Feminines are just... I don't understand how... It's like Divine Feminine is good. Divine Feminine's fine. Divine Feminine is anchored. She's good to go. But there's still this regret. There's still this longing, this waiting energy. Stop waiting. Stop. Stop waiting. Stop. Okay? Work on yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your own happiness. Stop dwelling on these things. And I do feel like a lot of this is because of these things that are coming in, this 5D communication. It's kind of left Divine Feminine wondering some things, questioning some things. I do feel that. Like, absolutely. Divine Feminine's just like, so... this is happening, but the 3D is showing me something else, right? So a lot of Divine Feminines are just kind of like, You might be questioning the connection, but it's almost like Divine Feminine at this point. A lot of Divine Feminines are questioning themselves here. Questioning themselves. Trying to figure out how to have victory over the things that she's dealing with, over the triggers that she's facing right now, the storms, the towers, the things that are coming at her. She's like, how do I claim victory over that? You know? How do I claim victory? And it's understandable, especially like when you're mirroring, when your twin is triggered, you're triggered, and you trigger each other. You know, sometimes it's kind of hard to differentiate whose trigger you're dealing with. Okay? And so that's where the intuition comes in, right? That's where you trust your intuition. Right? That's where you go, okay, so what is this trying to show me? What is this trying to teach me? What is this trying to tell me? Okay? And so, Divine Feminine, I feel like a lot of Divine Feminines are standing in their power right now, but at the same time, they're still questioning themselves. So stop doing that. Stop questioning your intuition. Stop. Okay? Same thing Divine Masculine's doing, right? Questioning the intuition. Letting ego kind of come in and ruin things, right? Ruining your progression, right? But Divine Feminine's here, too. She wants movement. She doesn't want to be stagnant anymore. Wants to move, wants to get out. Wants to escape this cycle that she keeps repeating over and over and over again. Okay? So, Divine Feminine, stop questioning your ego. Stop. Wow, how do you like that? Stop questioning your intuition, okay? Get out of your head about it. Get out of your head. Stop overthinking. You're overthinking. You're overthinking your next move right now. That's what this is saying. You're overthinking your next move. You need to trust your intuition on how to deal with what's coming. Okay? Stop overthinking this. Stop overthinking this. Okay? Listen to what the messages are telling you and move forward accordingly. Okay? Alright, let's get some messages from the counterparts today. Oh. There. Okay. Well, yeah, well, okay, so if he's contacting you in the 5D, there's a reason. He, she, whatever. Okay. Yeah. I am you. You are me. Right? Okay. Okay, so messages from Source. I'm going to use the Raphael Healing Oracle cards today for that. I haven't used these in a while and they're gorgeous. Okay, guys, so let's see here. Yeah, you're being guided, guys. You're being protected right now. Okay? Just remember that. Alright? Some of you are going through a healing process and that's perfectly fine. Embrace the healing process, okay? Just understand you are being guided. Everything's going to be fine. Some of you are being called into mission. Some of you are healers and you haven't taken up your post yet. And you're being called to do that, okay? So, excuse me, if you're questioning some things, maybe that's what's being shown to you in your dreams right now. Or in your visions that you're getting, okay? You're being called into mission. A lot of us are. This year is a year for mission, I'm telling you. A lot of twins are going to be stepping into mission this year, okay? And remember forgiveness. Forgiveness. This is one of the biggest things, guys. Forgiveness. Not just forgiveness of your twin, which, no matter what's happened, remember to forgive. And it's not just your twin. Anybody. Yourself, mainly. Forgive yourself. Especially if you're beating yourself up over something. Maybe Maybe you're beating yourself up over something that you took responsibility for and you shouldn't have. Okay, stop. Stop. Forgive yourself. Forgive it. Okay? Some of you aren't taking care of your bodies and you're being called to do that. Okay, I mean, you can eat organic or not. It doesn't really matter. But this is just basically telling me, like, take care of your body. Okay? Your body is a temple. Exercise. Eat right. Drink lots and lots of water. Okay? You know? Get out of the house. Keep yourself nice and grounded. Right? Because it's one thing to take care of your spiritual self. Absolutely. But you still have a 3D body. You still need to take care of that too, okay? All right? And avoid allergens, which, you know. Okay. Help me to only crave healthful foods and beverages. So yeah, just take care of yourself, guys. Just take care of yourself. Okay? I think it's really, really important right now. Especially, you know, it's cold and flu season and there's a lot of stuff going around, and so you want to keep yourself nice and protected, right? Alright, guys. Well, I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.